said last week that he has no regrets in his handling of classified documents. When he saw how forthcoming former Vice President Mike Pence was, his team was, about the fact that they did find classified documents in his Indiana home, did the president regret not telling the public about this immediately and instead letting it leak in the press?
So I'll say this, and again, I'm going to be very prudent. I'm going to be very consistent here. We have seen statements from the president's personal lawyers. We have seen statements from the White House counsel's office that laid out, believe there was a timeline that laid out how this process went from our point of view. I'm just not going to go beyond that. I will refer you again to those documents, and I will just reiterate what the president has said. He takes classified documents, classified information very seriously, and I'm just not going to go beyond what he has said. I'm not going to go beyond what has been shared in statements by his lawyers.
A number of lawmakers reacted yesterday to the revelations by former Vice President Mike Pence with some disbelief, saying that writ large, the system is broken when it comes to top officials handling classified documents. Does the president, does the administration agree with that assessment? And does the president, as the commander-in-chief, feel it's his responsibility to do something about it?
So look, I know my colleague was just asked this question, and I do want to be very careful. This is an ongoing legal matter here.
Well, I'm not asking
no,
about the
it
president's
is
case,
actually.
But
I hear you.
Speaking, here we have a number of current and formers who have now acknowledged, yes, they found classified documents in their possessions in places that are not secure, the nation's deepest secrets.
I hear the question.
I feel like he needs to address this.
I hear the question, and we're talking about the system. You're asking about how do we move forward. You're asking, like, what does the president think? And I am telling you that because there is I have to be really careful, because this is a legal matter that is happening currently, and for me to comment on anything that's related to an ongoing investigation, that is not something that I can do from here.
The president had said he was going to talk to us about this soon. He did make brief comments last week, but does he have any plans to answer the questions that we've been posing to him, to perhaps hold a press conference so that we can ask him a range of questions?
Totally understand the question. I don't have anything to preview right at this time on any opportunities for the president to address this. But as you all know, and I know questions were shouted earlier, there's many opportunities that you all have with him where he takes all of your questions, and he has over the past 2 weeks.
Answered questions about this. We've been shouting.
No, he's answered. Actually, when he was in California, he took a question. When he was in Mexico City, he was asked it. He took a question. The day after that,
Twice.
no, but the day after that, he took a question. So I'm just saying that it's not that he hasn't addressed this at all. He has. I just don't have anything to preview on a potential press conference or anything like that, and an opportunity that you all will have to hear from him directly. But again, he has been asked a question a couple of times, and he's answered it, and you all have heard from him on that. Go ahead.
Any comment, Karine, on the reports that President Biden is considering Fed Vice Chair Brainard as the next head of the NEC? Is there any timeline for that decision process for him?
Look, I'll say this. Don't have any personnel announcements to make. The president would love to see and wants to see Brian D. stay as long as he can in the administration. And he has been here, as you all know. He's been many times to this podium, but he's been at the White House for more than 2+ years and has been an integral part of the president's economic policy of building an economy from the bottom up, middle out. Just don't have any personnel announcements to make at this time.